Hello, this is Joey Daniels, and I want to thank you for taking the time to come to check out the website, how to get 50 to 100 sales a day for your product. And this is really kind of a concept that is just taking off like wildfire because a lot of people are having huge difficulties not only getting traffic, but once they get the traffic, having it convert. And I want to just tell you a little bit about my story. I'm just going to go right down the website, and you can read along with me as I go and just pretty much tell you in a live format how this thing came about for me and what's been going on in my life and why now I no longer chase after traffic. I go directly for the sales, and it's just so much easier to just cut out that middle labor of getting traffic for your website. Anyway, this website, this page here is about how you can be one of the many people to get 50 to 100 sales a day for your product. I now get well over 100 sales a day for my product, and I'm going to show you how you can go about doing that exact same thing. And as I mentioned in the website, thousands of people are now switching over to this type of technique. And one of the things I want to explain, first of all, is who I am and what this is all about. My name is Joey Daniels, and not too long ago, back in 2009, I was filing bankruptcy. I was losing my business basically because I had a very successful business in the mid 2000s, and then something happened that pretty much changed my life forever. I was earning well into the six figures. An average month for me was $70,000, $80,000 a month, and so from about 2003, 2005, I was flying like a kite, doing very well. And generally, what happened was I started to fix things that really weren't broke. I started to fix a lot of the multimedia or the social media things started to come about, and right away I jumped on board. I was involved in a mastermind group, and we'd all get together either on the phone through Skype, or we would get together in person at times throughout the year and discuss some really amazing strategies and techniques for generating sales for our websites, which was working for me. I was doing quite well, but when the new social media stuffs really started to hit get into a frenzy, I pretty much left the mastermind group feeling that I knew better. I really wanted to get into the social media advertising, which most of them didn't. And that was things like making a fortune with Facebook ads. I checked out all the different systems with how to utilize ads on Facebook to increase your income, and naturally the creating videos and whatnot, setting them up on YouTube and going viral with YouTube, creating fan pages with Facebook, the whole bit, and how to get thousands and thousands of fans for your page overnight with on your Facebook page and your fan page and all the whole bit. And every other kind of social media you can think of, I was getting involved with. And what I didn't notice was happening was my sales began to slowly dwindle. And when you're making the kind of income I was making, 70, 80 grand in a month, it's kind of hard to see that until it's almost too late. And what generally had happened was my pride really began to take over. And as my sales slipped and became very obvious to me, I really didn't want to go back to the mastermind group because I just wanted to prove them wrong that where it was at was really in getting involved in social media. If they didn't, they'd all soon be lost. But what happened one day was a good friend of mine called me, and in fact you'll hear him just talk a little bit later. And if you choose to become part of this program, is that my friend Justin called me and he asked me how I was doing. And I laid it out to him. I told him I am losing my business. I am going bankrupt. And he told me what was going on with the mastermind group. And he told me about a system it's not about getting traffic anymore. It's about going directly for the sales and how he went about doing that. And this is something that actually has been around for a while, but I never really explored it that much. But this time, since I was really in need, it caught my ear. And this system, it just totally blew me away. And what I realized was that most of the people in the mastermind group were using this, and most of the people online that are really successful use the system of getting direct sales, of going directly for the sales. And how they do it is pretty much laid out to you. I explained it in this video right here. If you want to scroll down on the page a little bit, you can see how these people in the mastermind group, what it basically is, there are a lot of advertisers out there. Let me just cut to the chase. Getting traffic is an art. It is a talent. And for you to get traffic to your website will take a great deal of time to actually learn how to do that. And once you master it, to get really good at it, you really have to discover a sort of a talent or knack within yourself to go about doing that. And a lot of people don't have it. I don't have that really quite as well. Most of the time, I've always gotten my traffic from doing joint ventures with some of my large friends and whatnot. But when it gets right back to the basics, is that getting sales on your website really takes joint venturing with other people. And there are a lot of people out there right now that do nothing but generate a lot of traffic, and they're called publishers. And they usually go to networks, things called networks. And they are always looking for products to advertise. They're always looking for products to send traffic to. And they don't even want to charge you for the traffic. They just want to get a percentage of your sale. So there are hundreds and hundreds of people out there right now that are in that they don't want to do anything except drive traffic to different offers. And if they like your offer, then they will drive traffic to it. And that's what this program is all about. I now have dozens of these people that are sitting idle waiting for products that they can advertise to. The products that they're currently advertising to are doing well. They want to move on. They want to go on to other products. And so they are looking for products. And this is what I am presenting to you in this program. I am going to basically set up all the members who join this program with these people. One of these people's name is like Christian, and Christian will drive traffic to your website. It can't get any more simpler than that. And you might ask, what types of websites work best with this product? Well, let me go back. Go backwards a little bit. One of the things, how it works is, say, for example, you listen to the video. You'll listen how Christian basically will drive traffic to your website, how he gets it set up, how he looks at your website to make sure it's an offer that he wants to market. And that's what's very important. That's what I do in the 50 Sales a Day program. We make sure that your website is set up properly so that these mega publishers, these people that drive traffic, are going to want to drive traffic to your website. And if you don't have a website, what's really unique about this program is we will get you one. See, we will help you get set up with the website. And I'll explain why we'll do all this for you in just a minute. But for the most part, once you have your website set up, and once we look at it and we say, okay, the networks will absolutely love this, people like Christian will absolutely love this, and what happens is you do a split with them. You give them, say, for example, if you're selling a $27 product, you give them $13.50. You give them 50%, or you give them 60%, or you give them 40%. You generally make the deal with these people how much money you want to give them on your products. And once that's decided, you sign what's called an IO, an insertion order, and then you go for it. They'll start driving traffic to your website right away. And it is as simple as that. All you need to have are basically two things: a website, and we help you get that website. If you don't have one, we'll show you the exact website you need to work with these people, how to set it up properly. And if you do have a website, we'll make sure that it's compliant, that this is a website these people want to advertise, want to market, want to send their traffic to. So once again, what we're talking about here, we're not talking about learning how to generate traffic. The traffic is already out there waiting for you right now. There are hundreds of people out there that are masters at getting traffic. They're looking for products to market to, and we want to set you up with one of these people. And if you do not have a product, we will show you in this program how to get one quickly. Okay, now let's move on. The products that are most popular with this system generally are going to be business opportunity products. But what's really hot right now is dating products, games, products that have to do with games, a lot of different e-commerce products. Even fashion is really hot right now. If you're into fashion, you have a fashion product. If you have a membership product, those generally do well. If you're a travel agent, you're dealing with travel. Travel is really hot. Anything to do with education, careers, real estate is hot again right now. So we will show you how to set up one of these websites in one of these categories if you do not have one already. But those are the categories that are most hot. A lot of the publishers, the people that can drive traffic, are looking for products that fit within one of those categories at this time. Okay, so, and generally what happens in my day is like this, is right now I get up in the morning, I don't have to stress over checking over whether or not my traffic system is working or not. I already know that traffic is being sent to my website. I basically count to see how many sales I got. I like to look to see where these people are generally coming from. And then for the most part, after I do that, I will do any customer support. I still do half my own customer support. You can farm it out to someone else. But I like talking to my customers. I like finding out where they're going, because things change. People's needs change, and you want to be on top of that. But I take care of a lot of my customer support. And from there, I usually go to the gym and work out, or go on a hike with my dog. And then I come back. Then I do a little bit more customer support, and then I, have dinner, and I'm off for the day. My day usually ends around 3 o'clock. That's my day. It starts right around 10 o'clock, and it's over at 3. That's my day because I no longer have to worry about struggling to get traffic. I already have people that are driving traffic to my website daily. It's as simple as that. And this is what I want to set you up with. I want to set you up, partner you with people that are going to drive traffic to your websites and generate sales for you. And if you don't have a website, once again, I want to set you up with a website. Okay, and one of the things that you have to know is that to be a part of something like this, you pretty much have to be grandfathered in. I'll show you where, once you join the program, you can go and meet these people on your own. But I also have a list of people that are ready to send traffic to your website once you have the appropriate website set up. So, this is something that what I'm saying is you really have to know someone in order to do something like this. And this is what you now get to be involved with. You now get to get on the inside and do what people that are really making the sales and making a difference do. They know people that will simply drive traffic to their website. They make a deal, and that's it. End of story. Okay, so now I want to show you real briefly one of my back offices here. This is basically my statistics system that shows me how many sales I had. So in July, I picked a random day, July 17th, and that one day I generated 153 sales, and each sale was $97, a $97 product. I also sold $67 products in that one particular day. So this is basically how that's working, and this is I'm only working with like 3 different people that are driving traffic to my website to generate that. And you really only need to work with one. If you, for example, had a $97 product and you were getting, say, 10 sales a day, would you be happy with that? Well, that can happen with just one person driving traffic to your website. It's all basically that easy. Okay, right down here we have testimonials of people that are already in my program. You see Ben there and Jesse, and also we have Pat there. These are people that basically sent me in, let me know how they were doing with their program, and I have a lot more. I just decided to just randomly post these guys because one person here has a BizOps system, another person has a training system, has an athletic training system. Another person, she actually does some fashion stuff. So it doesn't matter. Like I said, the categories are quite broad. We will make sure that you are working with the category and match you up with the person that will drive the traffic to your website. And we call them publishers. Okay. So now, how is your traffic generating strategies working for you now? Just take a look. Ask yourself: are you generating the kind of traffic you want, or more than that, are you getting the kind of sales you want? If not, then this might be something you want to check out. I don't know. It's entirely up to you. I'm presenting it to you right now. So what I'm going to give you is this. Once you join this system, you're going to get instant access to an exclusive interview with Justin, the guy that actually called me and that told me about this system. He's just going to give a story and talk about how he went from literally working as a sheet worker in construction to making over $500,000 a month. This guy is absolutely brilliant. And when you hear his story, he's just a regular guy who learned how to tap into other people who know how to drive traffic. Then you'll see that that's pretty much where the bottom line is right now on the internet. It's tapping into traffic. Let someone else do the work for you, and that's what this program is all about. We're going to give you a complete evaluation of your current internet product, and we're going to make sure that it is compatible with the current people that we have that are driving traffic to it. If not, then we will get you a product. We'll show you how to and where you can get a product that will be one of the products that these people are looking to drive traffic to. Okay, and it only takes a week or so for us to set you up with the product. So we'll get you up. That will totally, completely get you now. So if you don't have a product, you're new to this, you're new to the internet, you want to get started, we will get you set up with the website and get you working with the person that can drive traffic to it. Let me see here. Let's just go on down the line. And you won't ever have to worry about doing this alone because we work with you. We work with you side by side and make sure that you get what you need. Once your website is set up, we work with you to get your website in shape or get you a website set up that you can market. And it's something that you actually will enjoy doing because you're going to be doing the customer support in that website. That's what's important. It's important that we connect you with a website and a product that you actually like dealing with because you're going to be the one doing the customer support. But our publishers like Christian B will be driving the traffic to it. Once your website is set up, we will then pair you with a person that drives traffic, that can drive a lot of traffic to your website and get you going. And so you might ask, why don't we just keep this to ourselves? Why don't I just do this all by myself? Well, you know what? You know how much time and energy it would take to set up 4, 5, 10 different websites and do the customer support on that? It's pretty much impossible. And I didn't get into this business to be tied to an office. I didn't get into this business to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning and drive through traffic. I got in this business because I'm lazy. I like to get up when I want to get up. I don't like to work a lot of hours. I like to do something that I enjoy, and that's not going to happen if I have 5, 10, 20 different websites that I'm working with. So that's why what I'm going to do, what I thought of was something absolutely brilliant. I'm going to let you have a website and let you do the customer support in your website and take a small percentage of your sales for putting together, putting you with one of my people that can drive traffic to it to your website. So that's pretty much what's in it for me. Your success is my success. The more sales you make, the more money I will make, and you will take care of the customer support, and it'll both be a win-win situation. The person driving traffic to your website will get a percentage. So let's say, for example, you give the person that's driving traffic to your website of 50% of each sale. I'll get 5%, and you get 45%. If you have a $97 product, then you're doing pretty good. You're making over $40, and you're getting 20 sales a day to your website, and at $40 each. That's not bad. If you're getting 30 sales a day, that's even better. And we recommend that you start out with only like 10 to 20 sales, just so you can get your feet wet with doing the customer support. It's extremely important that you do customer support on your website. Now, you might be thinking that this is something that's going to be an absolutely staggering fee to get involved with. Well, it's not. Currently, there are hundreds of people paying $2,500 to learn this, paying $2,500 to become part of a program like this, where they can get their website evaluated, they can get their website up to speed, and then get compared with a person that's going to drive traffic to their website. Well, no, that is not the case at all. What happens is I'm not even going to charge $9.97 for this. I really need and want people to be part of this program, but I don't need a lot. I don't need hundreds and hundreds of people to have to work with to set up their websites and pair them up with people. I only want to work with a few, and I'm going to stop when I feel that I've reached my number. So for right now, in order to get involved with me and with my group of people here that will get you a website or get your current website set up, it's only $97 to join. $97 to be able to skip over the stress and strain of putting together a website and then go ahead and put together all the traffic, that's where most people run into a brick wall fail at. What we're talking about for $97 is I and my team will get together with you. We will get you set up with a website that is compatible with the group of people that want to drive traffic to it, or we will evaluate the current website you have and make sure that it's compatible. And then what we will do from there is we will then pair you up with somebody who wants to drive traffic to it, because their traffic is targeted towards the type of traffic that you would need for your particular product. It's pretty much that simple. So what you want to do right now, so what you're going to get for all of this for $97 is you're going to get instant access to an exclusive video with a member of this program, Justin B., who basically taught me and showed me how to do this system, who pulled me out of bankruptcy for the most part and showed me how to stop struggling to get traffic, but how to go and get sales right away. We're going to evaluate your current product or set you up with a product that you're going to need, that you're going to want to use, that you're going to be happy to work with, and then pair you up. Then we're going to pair you up with a person that's going to want to drive traffic to it, okay? And at the same time, and it could be Christian B, the person that you heard in the video below this video. If you want to listen to that video, listen to Christian B talk about what he does, how he goes about evaluating a website, and how much traffic he can drive to it. It's pretty awesome. And that video is located right about in the middle of this website right here. That's good. You might want to listen to that before. But anyway, then at the same time, we're going to let's see. The bonus will be by the end of my training system. I will show you how you can leverage the massive advertising from these networks. So really, in a nutshell, it's about once your website is up, I'm going to show you how not only to work with people I send you, but how to find even more people to drive traffic to your website, because there's so many of them out there. I'll show you exactly how you can go about that, where you can go to find these people that are really looking for you. So go ahead right now. We have a 60-day money-back guarantee. If this isn't something you want to work with, I want you to ask for your money back, because I don't want to work with anyone that can't see the value in getting a website created, getting a website that you would enjoy marketing with the product you enjoy marketing, and then having someone come along and drive traffic to it, being paired with someone who's looking to drive traffic to your website. No more Facebooking, no more article writing, no more blogging, none of that other stuff. I don't recommend you stop that. If you're doing PPC, if it's working for you, keep doing it. But right now, you have a way to get someone to drive traffic to your offer, to your product, to get an offer if you don't have one. Here are more testimonials from other people that are in a program that are talking about how it's working for them. So once again, my name is Joey Daniels. I hope to see you really soon. Go ahead and click on the link now. Get involved. When this link is disabled, that pretty much means I've reached my quota. I'm going to wait and see how much workload I can take on. I'm not sure yet, but once I've reached that, I'm going to have to disable this. I'll probably do it for several months until I get people set up and running and paired with the marketers, with the publishers who will be driving traffic to their website. So click on this link while it's still active. I hope to talk to you real soon. And thank you very much for your time.